Hi, this is Eslin. Welcome back, fishies. Happy birthday to all the fishies in March. I don't know what this is called. It's just Prosecco and grape juice. I don't know what it's called, but sit it over here so I can finish it up. Today we are going to make some seafood tacos. But first, I'm going to make what I like them. It's my version. It's not the right version, but it's my version of cilantro lime rice. I already have my rice. It's the minute rice, but it's the balsamic rice. And I'm going to use just a little bit of the coconut oil. I just need a little oil in there because I'm going to saute my onions and peppers here. I'm going to set that back out of the way. Oh, I got to wipe my hands off. You guys know I don't like stuff on my hands. Okay, just a little bit in here to, oh, I forgot the salt and pepper. Okay, I'm just going to I have maybe a fourth of a cup, maybe not even that, couple of tablespoons of onion and some jalapeno in there. I'm just gonna chop that up. I chopped it up. I'm just gonna saute it a little bit, just so my onions aren't crunchy in my rice. And I didn't bring the salt and pepper. Like I said, I forget something every episode. How much I think I'm prepared, I'm not. I'm just gonna saute these up a little bit, let them get soft. I'm just going to put a little bit of pepper and salt and pepper on it. Fresh ground pepper, just a little bit. And a pink Himalayan sea salt. Yep, just a little bit. Just a little. Now this is, like I said, this is only just to saute a little bit. I'm not going to cook the onions fully. Just to soften them up a bit. And this is just my version of cilantro lime rice. In the meantime, I'm going to turn my griddle on here. And I'm going to make the street tacos. And I have the Mission Street tacos. These are the corn. No, these are flour. Normally, they double them up in twos. I don't like that. I'm just going to use one. I'm only going to make 2 tacos. I'll make 1 fish and 1 shrimp. So I'm only going to use 2 of these. I'll just throw those on there. Twist that back up. And I'm going to stir my onions. Oh, wow, that smell-o-vision is working, you guys. The onions and peppers, they smell so good. You know what? I was going to use the other eye. That's that part-timer's clicking in. Can you guys smell that? Oh, doesn't that smell delicious? That's that smell-o-vision, you guys. Nothing like peppers and onions. It's jalapenos and onions, but the onions smell delicious just by themselves. Like I said, I'm just going to toast them up just a little bit, saute them just a bit. Just a bit. Then I'm going to put in my rice. That's just enough for a serving for me. That's what I like, just a serving for me. I'm not going to make a lot. Trying to get the portion control there. Okay, got that. And like I said, it's just really easy. I could probably almost turn the fire down. And these are just going to get hot, warm. That's it. And I'm going to put in a little bit of lime. And some cilantro. Just a little bit of cilantro. You have to be careful with the cilantro. Too much tastes like soap. So I believe that might really be enough cilantro in the rice because, like I said, I don't want it to start to taste like soap. And I'm going to just pour some more lime in here. And like I said, this is just the way I like it. I had it we had a Del Taco here, and I had it there, and it was really good. But, I have to add stuff that I like. Rinse my hand off really quick. I don't make stuff exactly like it's really supposed to be. I add stuff. So you know what? You can even turn this off. Because I just wanted to heat it up. It's not really, the rice wasn't cold. I just wanted to saute my onions and peppers just a bit. And hopefully that's the right amount of lime on there. I don't want to put too much. But I am going to get me a spoon and taste it right quick. Just to make sure it's the right amount. I could do a little more lime. Could use a little more lime. See, that's why it's important to taste. You can add. It's better to add, not subtract. Okay, now I know this is probably tastes a lot better. Now, this is mine, so I can double dip with this fork. If I was cooking for more people, I wouldn't double dip with the fork, but since it's for me, myself, and I'm gonna double dip with the fork. Oh yeah, definitely can taste more lime. Cilantro is really a little bit. I'm gonna add just a little bit more cilantro. Not much. The last thing I want is cilantro overheated. These are warm. One side, get the other side warm. This rice is about ready. This rice is ready. Okay, now, this right here, if I was cooking for a lot of people, I would use this because I would heat up a couple tortillas and then open it. Keeps the tortillas warm. Like when you go to the restaurants, they'll put your tortillas in here to keep it warm. But since it's just me today, I don't really need it. I just wanted to show you guys if you're cooking for a lot and you want to keep your tortillas warm, this would be a good way. I'm going to sit this out of the way because we're going to start to get the things to assemble our tacos. Okay, now I have some shrimp and rice shrimp and fish, that I tempered. I did it earlier because you guys seen me do the shrimp, seen me cook the shrimp and the fish before. And this is some pico de gallo I made. It's just tomatoes, some cilantro, jalapeno peppers, and onions. A little bit of lime juice and salt and pepper. Oh, and I also put a little bit of cumin in there. Why am I talking so fast? I really don't know. Whew, slow down. We have all day. I'm not in a marathon. I'm not in a sprint race. Okay. Now I'm going to finish getting the other ingredients here. Okay, now this is the slaw. Because you know, like on tacos, the regular tacos, they use like lettuce, tomatoes, and all that. But this is like a pico slaw. I made the pico de gallo, and then I added some cabbage. So that's going to be our crunch, one of our crunch elements. One of our crunch elements on our taco. Okay, now here, I can't remember where I found this at, but I'm glad I picked it up. A taco tray. This holds your tacos here and whatever side dishes. But since we have the cilantro lime rice, guess what we're going to do? We're going to add our cilantro lime rice here in these compartments. See, that way I can just have it all here. But you know how you have beans and rice and different things? That's what 2 compartments are for. But since I don't have no beans and rice and really don't care for it, I'm going to just fill mine up with the rice. That's what I intended to do, was just fill this front part up with the rice. Yep, cilantro, lime, rice. Like I said, this is probably not the way that they normally make it because I don't think they had onions in it, but I put onions in mine. Okay, remember, this is not mustard. This is my aioli. Just remember that. This is aioli. It's not mustard. It's just a nice container that I can squeeze it in, squeeze it out of. Okay, now we have our 2 shells here that's nice and warm. We'll put one here. And should we put one here or should we put it here? Let's see how it's going to look. Okay, we'll put it next to the rice. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to put a piece of fish in one, and then we're going to put shrimp in the other. I think I had a little piece, yeah. We're going to put the shrimp and fish. Okay, see how we're starting to build it? Can you see that? We're starting to build it. Except this shrimp is turned the wrong way. Now, we're going to start to build it. And what we do is we're going to put some pico with the coleslaw. We're going to put this on first, next to the fish and the shrimp. Just take and fork a little bit of that on there. Oh, excuse me. That Prosecco, man, and that grape juice, it was good, but, man, it's making all kind of noises down there. Okay, now, we got that on there. Like I said, the first place I ever had a seafood taco was at Del Taco. Now, you guys see that? We just only have that on there. And then what we're going to do now, we're going to spoon on some of the pico. This is just a plain pico de gallo. This is like when you have your salsa or your taco sauce. I guess this is what's on the fish taco, seafood tacos, okay? It looks really good. Get that on there, nice. Okay, now you guys see that? How that is, how that's coming, how it's building up really nice. Okay, now we have our garnishes over here. So this is some green onions, scallions that I chopped up. Check those out, chop those up. I'm just gonna sprinkle some of those on my rice. I like onions. Now, like I said, you can, if you don't like onions, you don't have to put onions on there. You can just make the cilantro lime rice. You can make the rice and put the cilantro and lime over it. That's really, I think, how it's really made, except for I just like onions in mine. So we're going to add that. And this is just a little bit of extra cilantro I had. Just a little, I mean, just a couple little, it's not even a couple leaves, just a couple little, I chopped it up. Just a couple to sprinkle on there for, you know, for looks, for garnish. Just a couple little. And then, ta-da! Aioli. Now, I made some of those little crunchies to go on with the fish. But this is the aioli. And like I said, the first place I had it was at the... First place I had it was at the Del Taco. Oh, yeah, that's better. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is add a little crunchies on top. Then we're going to give you the presentation so you can see how it looks. Now, doesn't that look delicious? Cilantro, lime rice, and seafood tacos. Okay, now we're going to get a bite of this cilantro lime rice. I taste the lime in there. It's not overpowering. I'm going to saute the onions. But then the green onions add that little bit of extra crunch on top. And the extra cilantro I put on there, I don't even taste it. Yep, cilantro lime rice. I like it. It's the winner. Now we're going to taste our tacos. Okay, we want shrimp first or fish? Shrimp or fish? Closest one, I think this one is the fish one. I want you guys to get in there and take a look at that. Doesn't that look good? I'm going to get in and take a good bite. It tastes just like I remember. I think this is the fish one. I'm telling you, it tastes just like I remember at Del Taco. That is delicioso. Oh, yes. Let me wipe my fingers up here for a minute. Oh, my goodness. That is just delicioso. I'm trying to tell you. Now, we are going to try to shrimp them. I'm going to try to shrimp them for you, too. But you know, off camera, you know I'm going to smash them off camera. Okay, look at that. Well, this is the shrimp one. They look almost similar because I cooked them almost the same. But here we go. Okay. That is delicioso also. The lemoniness from the aioli is really coming through. And the crunch from the cabbage. You taste the onions and the tomatoes in there. Look at it, look at it in there. There you go, that smell-o-vision. It smells good too. I'm gonna tell you what, that is really good. It's seafood, so you know what? It's really good for Lent. It sure is. Had to wash off my fingers. You guys know I don't like that stuff on my hands. Well, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up. If you want more, hit the dinner bell. Suggestions and comments are always welcome. Subscribing is free and sharing is nice. I'd like everybody out there to stay safe and positive. And once again, happy birthday to all of the little fishies out there. Stay tuned. Let's try this because you never know what we're going to try.